What's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years. Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
О, привет. Ты кто? А, Ильхан, привет.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I
Спасем
point.
дядьку.
Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Так, где
A
кто-то?
mind bender that
О,
scratches at the very
заладушки.
nature of
Riddler.
a terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Так, дальше кто? Заложник.
Seen woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman and Saber, along with everyone else.
Может, он заложников тоже хочет убить, я не знаю. Так,
Some
конечно.
kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Ладно, невозможно загадку как-то не отгадать тогда.
I will get bored.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Да, брать охранника надо чем-то. Так, подождите. Отвлечь. О, можно отвлечь.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Звук. О, такой звук. Я так знала, что
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Что, куда мне делать?
Batman, we can't get in.
Sight.
Sounds like a plan. You're
Да,
completely
играю
insane.
я.
No,
Так
I don't
что
believe that's it.
я играю. Блин,
I'll clear a path.
надо его
Wait for my
спасти быстро.
Give him hell.
Да, я
We're
играю.
counting on you.
Вот так. Ударю я его. Вот так надо. Так, оторвать. Да, игра на PlayStation.
Batman!
На чем
You're ahead of
играть?
schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see
Прямой
if I
показ
can fit you in.
PlayStation.
Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Оружие. Все, давай. Давай, я не... Куда? Куда на меня?
I bet. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Я на PlayStation 4 играю. Можно не PS5, но PlayStation 4. Давай. Я нервничаю.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Нет!
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and
Или уж
thugs and
это ты,
cheap
или
suits.
кто это?
And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair.
Ильхам Музафар.
Eating my goddamn
Слушай, я не знаю,
porridge.
я
This is
выйду.
my
или нет.
city.
Я не
Gotham
знаю.
has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock
Ну,
before you get hurt.
это ты лучше. Я не
Says the
знаю,
man
как
with
всегда
a
так
hook at his
говоришь.
throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective.
Давай иди.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
У меня один друг так говорит.
Clever.
Ты будешь
not smart enough.
да. Эх, куда?
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Я не знаю, я не выйду, наверное. Наверное, выйду. Ну, точно не знаю.
Crawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Как он... Нет! Так. Где?
Follow the power lines. There must
Это
be a weak
питание,
point.
питание. Открываем эту хрень. Ладно, спрошу. Потом только. Почему у меня новый зритель? Я думаю. Ладно, сейчас подожди. А я не знаю. Ладно, сейчас. Не, нельзя.
Age. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns.
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is just embarrassing. I save people.
You should concentrate on saving yourself.
Давай. Опа. Я даже не смотрю на джойстик, я все уже знаки знаю наизусть. Так нельзя. Да, печаль. Да, мама. PlayStation сам делает. Вот так. PlayStation сам делает. Я могу закончить и могу, ну, короче, скачу, короче, сам PlayStation это делаю.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Ну, видите, сегодня выйдем. Не знаю, вот это, но это, да, новое видео, да. Вечером, можно, чтобы вышло, пожалуйста. Хорошо. Так я не знаю, выйдет или нет. Ну, наверное, да, вечером я смогу. Вечером.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody? Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help, dragging him down.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off he's bound to mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourself. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
Не понял, подожди, Айхан, сейчас попробую своего друга пригласить сюда на видео. В смысле, пригласить? Даже я... Подожди. Я не знаю, конечно, как это делать. Но я должен это заново начать, вот так. Вот так я должен это сделать. Вот так.
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do.
Ну, сейчас у меня друзей, конечно, сейчас нет. Подожди, 5 онлайн. Ну-ка. Американцы. Короче, у меня сейчас один...
World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Ну, я могу только показать сейчас, могу скинуть свой эфир.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly, and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces. Don't worry. You'll come around. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation? We got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only. If you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder. But he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos. The energy. You can't keep away, can you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me?
I don't take kindly to threats, Waller.
Поняла, отстань. Первый эпизод. Да, конечно, первый эпизод. Но следующий надо покупать. А денег-то нету. На покупку. Что надо покупать следующий эпизод? Не пойму. Что-то я обязан. Я, конечно, хочу поиграть в следующий эпизод, но, блин, есть так, что покупать. Да, по фамилии я понял, что это Юша.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Какая музыка тебе? Я выбираю классическую.
Can't go wrong with the classics.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Где? Я такой маленький. Женщина-кошка.
Selena. She'll turn up again.
Понятно.
I'm looking forward to it.
Так, это парень.
Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey kicked Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend.
Все, мне это не надо. Мне это не надо. Что-нибудь другое хочу.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Ай.
Hey, no mind. We can discuss it later. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Так, садимся. Смотрим. Это готов. Вид. Илюха, я тебе говорю, что я не могу, потому что у меня это заблокировано. Илюха, у меня это заблокировано. Это. Все, короче, понял? Все, хватит. Заблокировано. У меня это заблокировано.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costume criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Doro.
Doro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Ward, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor. Either that or a straitjacket.
Вот, написано, что тебе достаточно.
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Он убил.
I take everything back.
Какашка, он какашка, все. Нельзя так. Нельзя было так делать. Так, кодекс. Понятно, вот эти лица мы еще встретили. Кто это? Я это не видел, короче, все. Так, куда идти? Что делать? Я хочу эту штуку. Пожалуйста, хочу. Так. Так, что мне делать? Так, я не знал, что тут делать. Так, может это... Нельзя убавить. Ты можешь у себя убавить, но я не могу. Только вот так будет слышно, как у меня. Даже если я уменьшу громкость тут, тогда будет слышно громкость, которую я сделал стрим. Вот так уж. Я не знаю, куда идти. Так, мне кажется, надо эту фигню взять. Я думаю так. Давайте мне это. Ну, я хочу это попробовать. В WhatsApp или где, я не пойму. Я переписываюсь с моим другом, он говорит, что так можно. Я не знаю. Я не знаю, как это делать. Билеты в кино.
Never forget.
Я уже столько не играл, чтобы все забыл. Все прям забыл, я не могу все вспомнить. Что-нибудь вспомнить я не могу.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
That man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Okay.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Открыть. Что так открывается? Давай.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
Довольно сложная загадка.
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to
100%
show she's impartial.
с Бэтменом,
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
Как-то по-другому.
So it's something else.
Чем-то с Бэтменом это связано 100%.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Хотя не знаю,
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Привет. Привет. О, 20 комментариев.
These strange grooves.
Илюша, когда закончится, напиши в комментариях, я увижу твой канал, микрофоном. Посмотрю, что ты снимаешь. А, хотя вот это можно туда вставить.
Needle.
Игла
A record needle.
проигрывателя. Давай.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I did.
Ладно, он что-то хочет
But don't sit
сделать.
around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
Что-то надо с ней сделать.
And that sound.
What?
На что он похож?
I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Все закончилось.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Так, окей. Сейчас не получится, потому что, наверное, больше будет. Я не знаю. Ну, уже 33 минуты. Интересно, сейчас это прохождение сколько, значит, идет, блин? Час?
Oh, excellent.
Больше, наверное.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with the GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Не надо.
Seems like an odd thing to
Что-то
carry
для
around the office.
Oh, this? This is just something for Lucius.
I see.
Понятно. Все.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Sony. Очень нормально никто не играет.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles.
Что
Some kind of test.
Show me.
Что я? Скажи, что я? Что?
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet.
Что я?
That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left
Да,
us
у
a
меня
clue.
потом попадает, потому что это не...
A psychological profile of Riddler.
Так, сейчас.
Knowing
Что
how
ты
his
там
mind
пишешь мне, зачем
This
ты
should come in
мне
handy.
пишешь так?
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Давай. Все. Открывай. Так, у меня почему-то такая... Блин.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform.
На 1800 поставь, так лучше будет видно.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
О, дрон. Тут нам попал. Давай, дракон. Думайте быстро. Ты что, угрожаешь? Девчонка 100% говорит. Девчонка говорила.
Hi, Dad. Hey, Bruce.
Кто второй зашел на
Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation.
О, у них айфон.
Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Что такое?
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh.
А что ты хотел сказать?
There is.
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it. You have no idea what this is either, do you?
No, we don't.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
You think you can help? Then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
Well, I'll let him tell you himself, but he hasn't been doing so good.
Илюха, напиши в комментах что-нибудь. Даже непонятное что-то. Вот напиши, мне надо.
And start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him.
Все, отстань, хватит с моим дроном баловаться.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
Да, напиши что-нибудь.
We don't have to talk about this right now. We have enough on our plates at the moment.
Я что-то пропустил.
Shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. whenever you, get done here.
Ah!
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
0 человек, спасибо. Почему?
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Там есть, да? Что-то он увидел, да?
Yeah.
Или что
How
там?
old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe.
Бумаги, он увидел их.
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the
А
most
что было бы,
hated
если бы
man
они
in
увидели?
Gotham? Yet
Интересно.
you still give so much back to the city.
О, наконец-то
Why
он
do you
позвонил.
continue to help Gotham?
Да, Паша, иди отсюда.
Most people wouldn't be so
Все,
charitable
отстань,
after that.
отстань, отстань.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you can bring it down?
Ай.
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
Отстань.
What,
Ну,
What is
этой
it you
челки
want?
не оставишь.
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Не знаю, не хочу отвечать. Отстань.
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame
Ай,
makes you an easy
зачем я
target.
это сделал?
I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy.
Шет.
I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Джокер.
We understand that it was
Я
during your
обращаю сейчас
stay in
внимание
Arkham
на
where
другое,
you and
потому что
John
меня
met
сейчас
and became
очень
friends.
покатило.
From the sound of it,
Мы
you two
шутите,
were
отстань.
close.
Все.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
Отстань.
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people
Еще бы
were hurt.
сказали ЗАС.
I don't care what you saw. You weren't there. You don't know what happened.
Кто ушел?
I realize that was
Кого?
an unpleasant time for you. We're not here to
Он
dredge up
тоже
ancient
только
history.
вышел.
Then why are you asking about him?
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Да,
Okay,
жутко.
now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something
Помню
wrong?
один
He's a
момент,
person of
когда
interest.
закил,
You see,
не
we've got a wall in the
дали
office
не
with a bunch of
20
photos pinned to
поинтов,
it. Two-Face,
а
Penguin,
10
Lady
лет.
Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend,
Вот.
are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
Может, станет эта челка, я не знаю.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my...
Не знаю, вы чего.
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
Пострелять, что-нибудь сделать, но не хочу.
Then I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Конечно, мне не нравится что-то вот, что
Really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Oh, God, Lucius. You were at the center of everything we do.
He was truly one of a kind. I don't know what we'll do without him. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce.
Блин, опять его башня. Блин, все башни Уэйна.
Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process. We need to put Riddler behind bars. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back.
Не делай.
I can't imagine how devastated she must be to lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Все, хватит, я хочу эту хрень пропустить. Пожалуйста, пропусти. Пропустишь. Ладно.
Still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Отстань, да хватит, да плакать. Я хочу другой момент. Хочу мужскую. Драть хочу.
They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. My scar remains, Bruce.
Брал ставь мод. Я не очередной бабл-квасер.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Закрытая информация. Не-не-не. Надо что-нибудь сделать, чтобы она так не запалила что-то.
An explosion that size? In my dad's lab, maybe, but not in his office. I know a cover story when I hear one. And I am not that same gullible little girl who believed your ghost stories when I was 6.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
Нет. Но я сказал, чтобы она так не сожалела, что я убийца.
I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Давайте
God. I'm so sorry.
Сколько это?
It's just... I'm so angry. Just don't know who to blame. I miss him so much.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
Фак, сколько этот мод будет идти? О, Джокер!
Right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man. Either that, or he left a lot of money.
Excuse me?
Just saying. He seems popular. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the heck?
Bruce, what's going on? You know this guy?
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me.
Пожалуйста, что-нибудь выпадет. Ай, да...
Ditch. Look, I
Ничего не
got you a little
понравилось.
something just to mark the occasion.
Угу. Значит, мод не работает.
I got it wrong, didn't I? Damn it!
Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right?
Да. Мой друг читер. Слушай, Рауф. Это Рауф, блин. У него, блин, выпал... Офигеть. Он читер, короче.
It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
Да, короче, мод не работает.
It's not like Arkham.
Да чё можно в Телеграме работать?
You knew where the lines were drawn, which ones not to cross. There's no going back for me, though. I'm cured. Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
Many things to many different people. One thing remains consistent throughout these stories. His kindness.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw the doctors.
Джокер.
A vital link in our chain has left us. Matthew tells us.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down. Don't freeze me out. Please? Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. It just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please,
You trust me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
how dare you?
Успокойся.
Easy, John.
Блин.
Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right.
Окей, значит, не работает файл.
Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection.
Что лагает?
I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of brute caliber knows everyone.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. That's one thing for the bad parts of town to get ugly. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less...
Автор отошел. Автор тут так. Давайте возобновим. Это первая улица.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. Stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man.
Fine with me. Whatever gets results.
There's a line, Batman. Once you cross it, you stop being on the side of right. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Вот, ребята, у вас было такое, что вы ставите елку на Новый год, а ваша кошка вот ее разрушает. У вас такого не было? Если у вас, конечно, есть кошка.
I kept Waller and Jersey people out of the loop on this. Just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't it?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Айда.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Открою, что ли?
After you.
Что это такое?
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Fuck! Блин!
Special Agent Mario
Fuck!
Holy crap.
Загадочник, блять, уродец. Уродец, блин. Че он сделал? Телефон.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Ладно, руки, я не смотрю.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Ай, fuck. Ладно. Страшилка. Да, травм мозга, охереть.
There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Сука, зачем рот?
Then did his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock, or a sudden jolt.
Плохо.
There's some
А, это
hemorrhaging
сломалась
from the ears.
перепонка.
His eardrums must have burst.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Так, ладно. О, вот ботинка.
One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Может, с чем-то... Ага. Я знаю, с чем это связано. Сто процентов это не слышу, да, зла будет.
Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Да, 100% безумная игра. О, кто зашел?
Bleeds inside.
And a lot of blood. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Как учитель по матеше. Так, расплавленный, это это связано, вот знаете с чем? Это связано с этим. А, вот. Хорошо, это ни с чем не связано. Подождите-ка.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Теперь эту хрень смотреть надо.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me around, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing's built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Тут Д будет, ага, вот Д.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
Это сложно. Ладно, это уже ни с чем не связано. Ну-ка.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filters are tampered with.
А, вот.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
100% это связано с этим.
Can't see how those monitors
Как?
are connected to the safe.
Так, вот, что загадочка.
That's an agency-issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Я тоже.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Вот.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Даже он не сказал что-то вот уже сам. Так, дальше что у нас на столе? Хорошо, я хочу взломать его компьютер. Как его? Как взломать компьютер? Ладно, надо что-нибудь осмотреть там. Надо что-то увидеть тут. Что-то тут есть. Только что тут, я не знаю. Это осмотрели. Это тоже осмотрели. Это тоже потом что? Ладно, ничего нельзя смотреть. Окей, окей. Да с чем они связаны?
Can't see how those monitors are connected to the safe.
Может, сейф? Даже сейф может так связан.
Can't see how those monitors are connected to the safe.
Подождите. Что-то надо сделать.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
И вот так упал.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Ничего нету. Что?
Maury, he sold technology to Riddler.
I talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Мобильное устройство, давайте.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers? We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
Все, компьютер осмотрели. Теперь это должно связываться с этим. Но я не пойму, почему они с этим не связываются. Подождите, это посмотрели. Окей, больше ничего не работает. Где?
Что? The portal will be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Не, это с чем-то другим связано.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Понятно, это...
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it somewhere. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade slashed off his fingers, and there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
А в какую сторону надо поворачивать?
Heat's rising, Batman.
That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on.
Can almost make out her message.
I'm not kidding, Batman.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil here. No evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Сейчас вылез. Что это?
What the hell?
Fuck!
Congratulations! Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Yeah!
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Заряжать. О, вот я вам говорил, это же громкость была. Значит, не слышу зла этого. Пошел нахер. Все.
Just in case.
Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Я просто сейчас лезу конфетку.
It's a homing missile.
Ну, что-нибудь.
What does it home in on?
Ну, конфетку на палочку.
Looking at its schematics now.
Не знаю, как это называется, вот, короче.
A signal. A radio signal. Signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse.
Привет.
You are the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent?
Я уже к концу иду. Скоро уничтожим этого загадку. О,
Oh, this is garbage. Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes.
Я не знаю.
But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Игра продолжается? Да, блядь, я из-за твоей игры чуть не помер. Ты людей убил. Ты чё?
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
I'd tell you if I could, Jim.
It's like that, huh?
As I said, if I could.
Немножко поматериться или не
I gotta
материться?
say,
Скажи мне.
the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you
Не?
doesn't sit right with me at
Да,
all.
скажи.
I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this?
Да?
Am I just supposed to sit on my hands?
Скажи да. Если
You are your own
хочешь.
man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
Не понял, что ты говоришь?
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
Да. Сука, ёбаный, ты в рот хуй, блядь.
Batman.
Вот так. Все.
I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Когда проигрываю катку, знаешь, что говорили? Сосать, блядь, соси сам себя, блядь, fuck you, чтоб тебя забанили. Вот это говорю. Вообще-то у меня немножко не надо было говорить. Я дебил. Ладно, ради друга.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce. But he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he
Очень
is.
долго проходит игра.
You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Я тебе когда
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no
сообщение,
such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it.
Понятно.
It was the three of us looking out for each
Я не
other.
смотрю на комменты, извини.
Now it's two.
I still have you.
Ой, еле
And we still have each other.
I
8,
won't always be here, Bruce.
мягкий знак И.
I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such
Что
gruesome
написано?
fashion. It puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just
Что
walk through
ответить?
it.
На что ответить?
He's hacked their cell phones. He can pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. passed his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Tell Tiffany that I love her.
Okay.
That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
Okay, Luca.
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
Alright. Now we just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Ау! Выкатывается двора.
Dwayne? Dwayne? Bruce!
Ладно. Ау. Сейчас. Все, я тут. Все. Хватит спам, не спам.
Bruce?
Ну, с Брюсом.
The waveforms match.
Ой. Так, Бэтмен. Чё потом? Уэйн, вот я не могу найти вот с Уэйном. Подождите-ка.
Batman?
No.
Так,
The two sounds have to be the same.
Так, мне надо, знаете, что? Это где-то тут было. Слушайте. Тут где-то было. Башня Enterprises. Блин!
Batman?
Хорошо, давай. Enterprises. Башня. Брюс. Ага, это связано. Тиффани. Ага, где-то тут связано. Тут я где-то...
It's a match.
Почему, сука?
I've piggybacked on the Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating the launch.
Сука, сам. Понял? Удали чертов
Makes sense for me to have a signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles.
Кобен.
Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to...
Ну давай, блин, экшен давай.
Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius
Экшена хочу. Экшена! Быстрый экшен. Где мой экшен? Я покупал экшен. Почему экшена нет?
Not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first.
Да.
There is always Riddler's second in command.
Блин,
Eli Mabel, arrested after his attack on the casino.
Умеет только
None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh?
А кому? У него айфон! У Брюса айфон!
John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
А последние все.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be displeased. On the other hand...
Так,
Riddler's lieutenant.
Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for that. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority.
Как я ору. Потому что у авангарда... Какой авангард?
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Чана. Чана. почему ты Эльхан назвал, Илюха? Ну почему Эльхан, а не Ильхам? Ильхам, а не Эльхан. Ильхам тебя зовут, а не Ильхан. Фак! Отдел полиции Готэма. Щит.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction.
Блин, 2 часа прохождение идет. Фак. Прохождение 2 часа. Ладно.
They're following his every move.
Да какая сука? Я не сука, я человек. Сам ты сука.
Careful here.
Хватит. Какашка. Какашка.
All this attention must be annoying to a man like Maury.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow. No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends. I see it's a serious matter. If you aren't willing to talk about it, I wonder why you'd risk coming to see me at all. The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel.
We need privacy. Who's the agents?
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
They just got an order
We
to
haven't
sweep
even
the
scratched the
perimeter.
surface.
Should give you a couple
What
of
can I
minutes
do?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list.
Давайте будем ему
He's gonna hit
угрожать.
you with the
Давай.
same weapons you sold.
Тимур,
You and a lot of others.
угрожать. А моей кошке надо пример сделать, что
But
не
I was
лазь на
done after the first
елку.
delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy.
Давай лапки.
I wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you scared me. I was afraid he'd use my
Да
goods in the
точно,
city.
того зарежу.
After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises.
Того
It turns
зарежу.
out I was right.
Серьезно, боже.
I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
My father
И преступник этот
I didn't follow this
загадочный.
And yet yours led you here, to a backroom meet out of earshot of the authorities. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it.
Я ничего не делал, я просто...
Everything you need to find him is on that drive.
Да он,
But I
блин,
need a
этот
favor from you
мофик. Мофик он. Он
Waller has me
мофик.
detained here.
Он мофик, он мофик. Он...
Controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country and in all haste. You can help. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
That's your problem.
Come now, Bruce. My problems are yours. Just like yours are mine.
Ну же, Брюс. Шо хочешь?
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price.
Карибах?
All you have to do is authorize a transfer.
Они не доделали слово. Карабах вообще. Карибах это
Our agency friends will be back any second.
Вот.
No deal.
Пошел на... Он дебил.
This could have been a lot easier.
Он дебил, кусок.
Kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget.
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
Fuck him. Я искал.
Find me what I need. Fast.
Все, давай, я хочу к этому загадочнику. Ему по роже. По роже хочу. Нормальненько так порожиться. Все, наконец-то. Или опять мы сдохнем. Или мы сдохнем, он нас возьмет куда-то. На борту будь осторожна. Мне пофиг, я хочу так и сделаю. Это моим халатом. Бәлі нәрсені милиран. Не увидел. Лох, слепой. Дыбыл. Ага, нет тут. Пошел. Так, давай. Ал, Ял, может быть, скажешь, а? Может, Ял скажешь, а не Ал. Алый розы. Мне нужен более хороший ракурс. Пошли. Без агафий ничего. Вы, ваши хозяйки, Уоллер. Она моя хозяйка. Да по... Да, хорошо. Новый камень смерти. И еще кого-то убивает этот дебил.
See what I mean soon.
Wait for it.
When they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance.
Fuck!
I know.
It's all been a struggle, making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand. I get it. You brought this on yourselves. All of you.
Oh, блин!
Claws really thought you were smarter. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
Давай-ка. Что Ох, как хорошо!
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Ай! Отстань! Ой, блин!
Oversized vermin!
Вот весь крысы. Я не крыса, я не крыса. Сам такой. Зюса.
More. It's heating up.
Fuck. Помнишь, да, Бэтмен как? Я забыл, как это делать.
Thanks, Batman.
Fuck! Ах ты крыса! Малолетний.
Are you all right?
О, дом. Как домик. Но это не домик, это тюрьма.
Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
Знаешь, мою пьесу наизусть. Да ты ничего.
Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
You're wrong, Riddler. It makes me a hero. It's what makes me different from you.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there, about to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You
won't get away with this. Get them right? This happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who saves people will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Ну, блядь, я же выполнил загадку. Извращенец ты говнючий.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake, I won't let you die.
Number 2, also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
Она. Агент Веста.
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please, don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Here's your prize.
Блядь, извращенец, сукин сын.
Come on. What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. Then it'll all be over.
Okay.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Давай, fucking man, ты говнюк. Так, давай-ка. Что у нас? Так, чё, где, что? Где? Может, кажется, нет связи. Ага.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Дальше ракету. И это.
You're much too slow, Batman. I think we're through.
Пожалуй, пора кончать. Фак! Сукин сы... Она сдохла. Фак. Так, хорошо, окей. Быстро.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Это очень сложная загадка.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
Fuck.
And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Окей. Все, быстро все
I like what you're saying, Agent of Vesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Все готово, ребят.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
Все. Быстро заканчиваем с этим.
What are you doing?
Что я делаю? Я агент. Я все знаю. О, миллиарда IQ Бэтмена. Что сказать? Быстро. Нажимаем на кнопочку.
No!
Идем в коробку. Ой, коробка. Ой! Все загадочно.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't... Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one, right?
Right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Все хорошо, он должен остановить эту хрень. Давай, останавливайся! Подожди, что? Можно управлять ракетами? Это что такое? Что за технологии?
This can't be happening!
Ай, не больно? Не больно? Не больно? Подожди, он сдох? Он сдох? Он сдох? Он сдох или нет? Мне очень интересно. Он сдох?
Batman. Thank God.
Он сдох или нет?
I didn't think we were going to make it.
А какой не выбрали? Миллиард IQ. Подождите, что? Стоять. Когда я тогда проходил, я помню, этих людей вырезали. А сейчас? А значит, я никого не убил.
My ears. I can't hear.
За все это ответить. Заплатит миллиард долларов. Вот. Все, короче. Ну, плата должна быть. Плати, загадочек. А еще.
Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Investor suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
I did what I had to save Gotham from you. Believe me, I have no regrets.
Give it some time. All the pain Agent Hephaestus suffered. For you. See how well you sleep at night. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. Set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good.
Если ты не перестанешь всех убивать, я тебя сам убью.
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Мне? Кто это убил? Это что? Это он! Это сука! Я его хотел убить! Это моя жертва была, сука! Это... Ой, извините, но это моя жертва была! Это чё? Ну все, я его заблокирую. Я Джокера, знаете, что сделал? Я бы его убил. Мне не жалко его будет, это Джокера. Это он мою жертву убил, понимаете? Он мою жертву убил. Значит, моя была по закону. Закону. Чё он убил? Это чё он?
Lock the ship down. And radio for more medics.
Ой, да. Ничего теперь делать. Все, никаких доказательств не будет. Все.
Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect.
Я знаю, что зайдет в тупик, но, блин, это Джокер. Это Джокер. Он всех перебил. Он перебил эту загадочку. Что такое?
Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are
Когда-нибудь дайте мне убить Уолла.
You can't see the big picture.
Пожалуйста.
Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Я не буду с такой дурой делиться, поняла? Я не буду с такой делиться.
No one's better suited
Ну
for
пусть
this
и
job.
запомни, а мне пофиг.
Evidence in his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Ах ты, я тебя порежу потом. В конце игры, если у меня будут деньги, я тебя порежу, так порежу. Так, понятно, сейчас. Как горевать? Вот именно не надо было. Я бы... Алякшили. Зачем? Я малость из этого. Почему интересно нужно покупать? Окей, все, мы закончили. 2 часа провело. Мы провели за этим 2 часа. 2! Карл, часа! Хорошо, мы провели 2 часа, это классно было. Игра была классная. Типа, смотрите, какой поворот был. Конечно, бы я хотел что-нибудь другое еще. Это уже лицо раскрыто, это уже понятно. Теперь я хочу это пройти. А вот это интересно, что там будет. Что там будет? А, вот, мы будем драться с Джокером. Окей. На этом стрим заканчивается. Всем